Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Life of Wonders. As you know, this is Polo, and I love making videos of dolls, toys, and Disney collectibles. And as always, if you like this kind of content and you feel like supporting the channel, then you already know what to do. So today's day, and we will be unboxing and reviewing in detail the newly released storybook or story series of dolls from Shop Disney, and this is the time for Rapunzel. And I'm very excited because I think I will love both outfits. The core one has been updated with these Renaissance looking sleeves, which are very special. And then, as you all know, these dolls have new bodies that I think will be more compatible with the Ellie Forever fashion set, which I love, and I love my princesses wearing them. And then we have a second outfit that is very soft, and it's just like a complete different reimagination for a Rapunzel gown. And then we also get different accessories. Well, we've got in the past Pascal and the frying pan so many times, but I think this might be the first time that we get her guitar, so that's very cool. This is the packaging. As you know, it's quite white in a way, and will definitely serve as a play set as well as a displaying case for at least a couple of dolls, and that is something I very much like about this packaging. So this is the front, and we find the promotional picture of her with the blood tower in the background. Then on the one side we have this silhouette of the lanterns, so cute. And I particularly like this side over here that incorporates all different elements. So we have her, we have the silhouette of the tower, we have the gondola as well, and then on the back we can see how the box can be displayed again as a displaying a piece of packaging or a playset, which I love. You would just need to like add, probably if you wanted to protect the dolls, like a layer of acetate plastic. And then because these boxes and this packaging does not contain any sort of like plastic, which is very cool. And then here we have everything. I love how it looks like a watercolor. The the overall shape, like an impressionist Monet sort of like take on the Corona's castle right there. And then here we have a silhouette of all the features that we associate with our film, and that is it. And now we're going to reveal how the doll is placed on the inside by just taking the front sleeve like so. And here she is. This is the newer face mold that I think it was introduced with the Rapunzel wardrobe playset. And I will also be comparing everything. Like I will be comparing the first ever Rapunzel doll by the Disney Store with the one that came with her playset and the wardrobe. And then also I will compare the second outfit with the fashion pack that was released about I I can't remember, but a few years ago, and it has like a similar vibe, but it's definitely a different one. So anyway, she looks so cute. I love the fact that the flower is actually a fabric piece of flower. That looks so cool, and the way the hair has been styled is so cool. Definitely so much better, and I will compare it once again with the previous one. And also we will see the differences in the bodies and how that's changed throughout the years. So this is like the framing, and then the inner part of the box is like the inside of the tower. And then right over here we have like a path that is so cool. And as I was saying, this can be transformed into a displaying case so easily. And then again, as a backdrop of a playset as well. So that is all very cool. We can put it back because I want to show you the back of it. That will also unveil this time around the different activities. So we have again, this is just such a versatile, this is a really nice way to promote Disney classic dolls in a way, because they're elevated to be a little bit more deluxe. We have so many accessories, then we have pastimes, that is just so cute. And then right over here we have this beautiful picture to color of Rapunzel, so cute. And the way it's done, it's by you can still like cut if you wanted to this back portion, for example, or both portions. This is like how it opens, and the box will still be quite sturdy on its own. So anyway, right now what I'll do is like I will take everything out of it and I'll proceed with the rest of the review. Well, and here we have everything out of the box, and as I promised, I would be comparing it all with previous releases. Well, this is just like the overall view of everything that I will be sharing with all of you, plus a couple more of the signature outfits that have been released for the play line of the princesses. And basically, here is our girl. I have to say, I really have to say that at a first glance, she is my favorite when it comes to that face expression. The features on her face are even more accentuated than with the previous one, which is this one. This came with the wardrobe playset, and as you can see, the screening, well, the mold and the screening is similar but not quite the same. In fact, this one is kind of like looking forward, up forward, and this one is more looking to the side, and the freckles are more noticeable, and the color of her lips is also a little bit more accentuated, as well as the shape of the hair is just so much better in a way. The only thing that I saw also at a first glance is that the hair is slightly shorter than the one that came with the playset. But other than that, this is it. Focusing our attention on her, she's so beautiful, and I just very much love the whole thing. I can see also at a first glance that the waistline has been, whitened up in a way, and that can be appreciated when compared to previous releases. Like, she will fit the previous outfits as well, but they've actually loosened it up a little bit for the newer body, which I think might feel a little bit more like realistic in a way. And I'm very much pro this new body, which it's a little bit thicker all the way around, so it has thicker arms, as you can see when compared to the previous one. The previous one was the one that came with the bend and snap knees but with flat feet. Now they've reincorporated the pointy feet, and then this is the first edition one that has like a similar face mold as this one, which is the Palace Pet one. And here we can see the first rendition of the signature outfit for Playline. I think it's the closest to how we see her in the animation as such, like the sleeves and everything, and it's very cute. So this is quite an old one, but again, it's very cute, and I love the length of it, the lace addition throughout the color. The also, I want to think, yeah, this is actual lace, as well as we can see it here, but it's sewn onto the pattern. But in here, it's a print, so even though it might look like actual lace, it isn't. It's like a print, just very similar to the stripes that we can see for both her sleeves. I mean, it's a really good sort of like effect, but it is not like a 3D thing. Then these are the first edition sleeves. Anyway, I love this one so much. This came with the super long hair, probably the longest. I think that these shoes are from another release though, that I will just show you in a minute. But it has really long hair, and then it came with tinsel as well. Probably the face is not the best. I think that this one has been significantly improved. But anyway, this one is very dear to my heart. And then it has the bend and snap knees, but with pointy feet. And then here we have the palace pad that came with the whole articulated body. So we are going to explore the 4 different bodies that the Disney princesses have been provided with throughout the last decade or so. And she's wearing the fashion pack outfit, which might be similar in a way to the one that comes as a secondary outfit on this playset, but not quite. I mean, it's different, and I think I very much like this one because this one has like elements from the things that are incorporated in the core signature outfit, but this is like a complete different reinterpretation in which we kind of see like her drawings being incorporated into the design. I don't know, and I love the color palette as well. And I wanted to share with you before we move on 2 more outfits. So this, I believe this one came with these shoes, and this is another reinterpretation of it. Really cool, still like with the added lacy effect there, keeping the shape, but with tulle and being slightly different. And then we also got this one, which I think it came with the hair play Rapunzel, I want to think, and it's very unique in a way because it's longer. It's the longest one so far, and then it has this translucent outer layer. I don't know. So here we can see different takes on her signature outfit, but this one is very pretty. So as we can see, it has the sleeves that will have this added bonus that has this pleated organza effect. Again, it's the first time that we see this effect on a playline Rapunzel. We already got it for one of the designer folktale with Flame Rider. And then this is how it looks from the back. Very soft hair. It's just a pity that, again, I think it should have gone a little past the ankles, in my opinion. It's probably the same, yeah, it's the same material and all than the playset one, but for this one they actually added an extra inch or so, which is something I would have loved to see. And then okay, so this is how it looks from behind. It has Velcro. The sleeves are very noticeable, and then the pattern that's incorporated as with glitter, and then it has a lot of volume to it, and it's shorter. I would say this is probably the shortest of them all when you see them all together, especially, well, this is quite short as well, but other than that, it's a very short one. And then this one, I very much like the bottom part of this one, but then I would just change it, the top part with this one. So if I could just make a combination of both, I'm pretty sure that can be done actually. But anyway, it's a really nice depiction of a signature outfit, and I love the fact that they're giving us this body that feels more realistic, specifically for Rapunzel, I would say. And well, anyway, so here we can see the differences for her signature outfit. And right now what I will be doing, well, before I proceed, I want to show you the extra accessories. Here we have Pascal, really cute. We've got it before. It's really nicely painted and sculpted. I love it. Then the frying pan, it also came with a fashion pack and other releases. And then this time around they've incorporated this guitar. I thought it might have been like a similar one, that the one that came with the Elena of Avalor doll, but I think it's a different sculpt altogether, and it's made out of plastic, and it's really nicely sculpted and painted. And then there's this extra headband that I believe is the same that they've included for other princesses, but with different flowers, like different colored flowers. And then here we have as you can see, style to one of the sides, and the fabric flower, which I love. And at least for my dolls, I think that this one I got her when we could still get the dolls at the store, and this was like the best I could get. But and even though this one has been completely blind, I'm really nicely surprised at how really nicely styled her hair is and everything, and she's got lots of hair and it's super soft. So anyway, and now that I've shown you everything, I will be getting them nude so you can see the differences in their bodies, and then I will proceed to share how the new one looks with the secondary outfit and compared to the fashion pack one. So I'll be back in no time. Okay, so here we have the four Rapunzel dolls without their gowns, and we can definitely see the differences that their bodies have undertaken throughout the years. And right over here we have the new body. It might give the illusion that she's shorter, which is very fitting for her, but the thing is that it gives you that illusion because she's thicker. So I would say she's about the same, sort of like, yeah, it's just that, well, this one would have pointy feet, probably slightly shorter, just like in general. But the major thing is that the body is thicker. They've also changed the skin complexion in a way. So up until now, it was like very pinkish, with different rose or pink undertones, and right now it's a bit more realistic towards, like, real flesh skin color for Caucasic sort of like skin complexion. So it feels more realistic in a way, but it's a little bit more dull when compared to the previous ones that have a bit more of like light, if that could be some way to address it. So we will start with this one here, which was the previous one, and I believe this is still like the classic one that can be purchased from Shop Disney. So it has the standard super thin stale body with the bend and snap knees, and the point, well, not the pointy but the flat feet, which were always a bit uncomfortable, I would say, especially like the shape of them and everything. And as you can see, the legs are far too thin in my opinion. I'm not too mad about how thin the waist is, but the legs were never as fitting in my opinion. Then this is the new body, and everything is just thicker all the way around, starting with the thickness around the material is also a little bit heavier, and so the arms are thicker, the torso is thicker, the breasts are different, the sort of like section where the neck bones are situated, it's a bit more realistic than before, as you can see, and the neck is slightly thicker as well, which I think is very fitting for the super large, but bigger heads that all the princesses have. In a way, they felt out of proportion with the previous bodies, and right now they're a little bit more synchronized, I would say. And then it has thicker thighs and thicker calf, lower portion of the legs. It's ever so slightly, but it's there. And then the pointy feet. And then this is the first edition one. As you can see, the major difference is here, the skin complexion, which has varied throughout the years, but this silhouette of the body is exactly the same as the previous one, and exactly the same as the super articulated body. I'm aware that this is the body that we could find for all the designer, either fairy tale designer just the first designer collection, designer folktale, and all those things were still using this body. But again, they will fit their outfits really nicely because the differences aren't as big. I mean, they're not as thick as the Ellie Forever dolls, so it's something in between, but they will fit Ellie Forever fashions so much better, which is something that I love in a way. Because up until now, it felt like those fashions were far too big for the princesses, and now I think they're going to fit slightly better just in general. And here we have the super articulated one, which is super cool in the way that you can create different angles and stuff, but then there was this problem with the knees. Anyway, but here you can see the different bodies, and I have to say that maybe my preferred one just now is this one here. I love her to pieces. I love her face so much. It's just a pity that for some reason is the one that has shorter hair, and that is unfortunate. But other than that, she's just so sweet and so cool. So I will dress her with the second outfit, and I will be comparing her with the fashion park outfit on this one over here as well. And here we have the last portion of this review, and we can find the new Rapunzel wearing the second outfit, which I love. I really love. I actually very much like the shape of it. Again, I think it's more fitting in a way. It has more flair and volume than the accentuated waistline in a way, and I very much like it. I think it's very playful when incorporating these different flowers and well, sort of like drawings that she would actually draw, and I think it's very unique in a way. Up until now, it's the first time that we see something like it, that it isn't just like a different take on the signature outfit in a way, and the color palette is so sweet. It's very similar to the one that came with the fashion pack that we find right over here, but again, this is more like a variation of this signature outfit in a way, having even like the central panel exactly the same, but it's very beautiful too, and the color palette is similar. It does not have as much volume, but it's super sweet. Both of them are very sweet actually. This one has this lazy moment around the collar and around the sleeves, and then we find this printed pattern in white, and then there's an extra layer of like tulle with a little bit of glitter, and then we find again this is a beautiful pattern of Rapunzel magic on her dress, and I think I love it to pieces really. And in this one here we found other pieces of lace in white and gold, and then around the collar it was just like a printed element, and then this time around they've incorporated these pointy flat shoes, which I think are exactly the same mold as the one that came with the Midnight Masquerade, for example, but these are a lighter shade of purple or lavender, if you will, like a pearly effect as well to them. And yeah, I very much love the way they look. So the newer Rapunzel came with this headband that I'm not using because I really like how the flower looks with the second outfit as well here, and I love the guitar incorporation. But as you can see, the fashion pack came with this shawl that would actually look so cool on these or used as combined with this outfit right over here. So we have lots of like mix and match combinations of different things. The headband could look very cool on her as well. So anyway, I hope that I've covered everything that was major and that was important to cover for her, and I hope you've enjoyed this review and it's been helpful for you. And if that is the case, well, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and become a member of the Life of Wonders family. And just let me know what you think about this release in the comment section down below. As always, I will be more than happy to get back to all of you. For now, stay safe, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye bye.